Good day, everyone. My name is Joe Wetstead. I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing for accesso ShoWare. I want to thank you for joining us today for the final webinar of our summer webinar series. Today's webinar will introduce you or familiarize you with our Fund Development module in accesso ShoWare. I'm joined in presenting to you today by Missy Allnut. Missy is a sales engineer joining us from Liverpool, New York. Today's webinar will provide you with an understanding of accesso ShoWare's Fund Management module and how it relates specifically to members and patron loyalty. If you have questions during the webinar, please use the question box in your GoToMeeting console, and our webinar organizer, Katie, will collect them. We'll address all your questions following the presentation. So let's get started. At accesso, we believe technology has the power to redefine the guest experience. Everything we do starts with thinking about the guests first, which allows us to help simplify operations, improve guest satisfaction, and drive growth for our clients. Our product team is always looking for ways to help you build loyal customers, as well as help your organization achieve its fundraising goals. When a patron becomes a member of your organization, it is the highest compliment that they believe in your vision, in what you stand for, and that you can count on them to be a promoter for your organization. Let's discuss some trends in patron loyalty. According to Forrester research, it costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer than retain one. The Gartner Group states that 80% of future revenue comes from just 20% of existing customers. This is a well-known Pareto principle named after Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who applied the statistic to land ownership in Italy. And this 80-20 distribution has been proven to occur extremely frequently, especially in the business world. I know it's pretty spot on for our business at accesso. Finally, fully engaged customers deliver a 23% premium over the average customer. This is according to Capgemini. They are your loyal brand ambassadors and your brand advocates. A few benefits for your guest, or maybe I should say guest benefits, might be a variety of special perks, incentives, and discounts. Things like member-only pre-sales, free performance offers, and don't forget benefits not related to the sale of a ticket. Outside of system-related perks, we have seen be popular with guests and a great value to the venue are things like early entry, get into the venue 30 minutes prior to a regular ticket holder, VIP parking or valet service, ability to order concessions in advance and have them waiting at intermission, things like backstage tours. These small benefits really help develop a sense of community and help your best patrons identify with your venue. Those patrons that want to forge a deeper relationship with your venue can purchase a membership and have any benefits become active immediately. It's instant gratification for the patron. The instant gratification is mutual, however. Each new member is likely to be one of your best patrons. They will likely fall into that 20% category. Your venue will realize a new revenue stream. You'll have more loyal patrons promoting your venue. The accesso membership module is closed loop, meaning after you sign up, a thank you letter is delivered, and near expiration, the system will send automatic renewal reminders. Patrons who choose not to renew may be good targets for a personal phone call and maybe a special offer to get them back on board with a membership. Remember that all memberships do not have to be available online for public consumption. When you run your membership campaigns and follow up on non-renewals, you can have memberships that are non-public built on the back end of the system that can be offered as special incentive to get non-renewing members back on track. Missy's going to take us on a live demo overview of our membership module in a few minutes, but here's a quick summary of what the module has to offer. Again, instant activation makes benefits immediately available in the cart, and once a member, patrons are always recognized as a member at login, giving them that special VIP treatment even online. Flexibility in the system allows for unlimited membership campaigns with the ability to have static levels. Let's say it's a $35 membership, or range levels. You get these member benefits when you pay between $100 and $199 We're going to cover and look a little bit deeper at both of these campaigns in the next slides. There's system-driven perks, so discounts, pre-sales, allocations, don't pay fees, things like that that happen in the basket. You have the ability with memberships, it's another ability within ShoWare to segment and identify patrons. So maybe being able to pull together a certain zip code for a locals discount or identify university students quickly and easily and give them the benefits that they are looking for. You can print membership cards on the spot, and then there's fully automated patron engagement, again, from the thank you letters to renewal reminders, and throughout the system there's customizable messaging, so you can really speak to your patrons in your voice. If you want to, you don't have to call them members, you can call them donors, you can call them whatever you like, but again, throughout the ShoWare system, there's a lot of functionality there to be able to speak in your voice. So this is an example of membership ranges. Numerica Center for the Arts in the Pacific Northwest is a great example of a venue using membership levels. Many venues that use levels are actually using memberships to drive donors to donate. Donors are then recognized and receive those benefits. You can imagine that the Pareto principle applies here as well. It's likely that 20% of the members are joining at the higher membership levels. You can see that for the most part the benefits are not system related. Numerica Center has nearly 1,000 members with 300 currently active, and because of the membership levels and pricing, Numerica has about a 6% penetration of memberships relative to patrons. So again, they're using, with membership levels, again, venues tend to be using these things more like a donation. Next, we have Key City Theater. This is also one of our Pacific Northwest clients and a great example of a static membership. They combine in-basket benefits with other non-basket related benefits. So the Key City Theater has nearly 2,000 members since 2014. This represents about a 12% membership penetration rate. And the penetration is likely higher because of the low cost of entry for their membership being $35. And if you do the math, 2,000 times 35 memberships can be a significant source of revenue for a venue over time. Just to drive home again, sky's the limit with member benefits. Get creative and don't forget to partner with other organizations in your community. Use memberships and cards to drive sponsorships. Your base of customers have value to other competing and non-competing entities. Maybe it's a nearby restaurant or club, maybe it's a local car wash or dentist. Again, your base of customers have value to other businesses, so don't forget to sell that and grow your sponsorship revenue as well. Missy, let's kick it over to you and see how all this works.
Okay, thank you, Joe, and thank you everybody for attending today's webinar. Before we start looking at the pieces and parts and the show and tell portion of it, this slide just asks you a few questions. And before looking at the questions themselves, ask yourself this one major question. What is your strategy on patron loyalty? So does your venue want to maintain your patrons? Do you want to improve that customer loyalty? Do you want a predictable stream of revenue through these loyal patrons? Do you want to increase the revenue with your current patrons? And do you want to improve on those patron referrals? If you have answered yes to one or more of these questions, then it's time to create or to improve upon what you're currently doing with your membership program and offerings. And you ask why. And it's because membership provides a sense of belonging to an organization, which in turn is going to breed the loyalty. And Joe talked a lot about that loyalty. And these loyal patrons are going to help you build your business through both revenue stream as well as those referrals. So accesso ShoWare's flexible membership program is going to offer you the ability to create as many different kinds and types of programs for your organization. Just like Joe said, think outside the box and you can create pretty much anything you want to in the system. So let's go take a look. I've done a couple different scenarios and let's go see how it looks on the front side and how it acts. So we are at our demo screen, and Joe talked a little bit about this box here. Our solution will recognize members when you log in. So I'm a patron. It recognizes me as a patron, but I'm not a member yet. So it's telling me what a membership can provide to me. If I was a member, it would tell me what offers I have that are out there for me, what allocations, what benefits, what perks are available to me. And all of this is done through messaging that's created on the back end. So you have the ability to create your words, like Joe said. You have the ability to create those messages to help drive the membership sales and awareness through the entire process, because it appears on the ticketing home. This box appears on your donation portion, as well as your membership side. So you're driving it every way your patron is purchasing online. So our first example is a flexible membership 6 program. This is more like a voucher kind of a program. In this scenario, a membership is purchased for a specific amount of money, and the patron has the ability to pick from a list. And you see that for this $150 membership, I have the ability to have a seat for each membership that I purchase for each of these shows. So let's go in and show you how it's going to immediately, once I put this membership in a basket, how it's going to recognize my membership immediately and offer me these discounts. So let's go and become a member. As I said, it's $150, and you're creating this guest experience. You're creating the patron experience through this entire process. I'm at my shopping cart, and my $150 flexible membership is there. So let's continue shopping, and let's go to a performance or an event that warrants the ability to get a $0 voucher. So in essence, what we're doing is we're paying $150 up front. I can put tickets in today, as I'm going to do now, or I have the ability to just sit on that membership and then come into the platform a week, 2 weeks, a couple months down the road, and pick and choose my allocations or my perks at that point. By putting in my full Monty tickets, let's go ahead and just pick. We'll do a quick pick and go right to the basket. If I hit on my down arrow, you're going to see that it's providing me the ability to use one of my allowances for this particular sale. So it's automatically recognizing my membership, and it's providing me the benefit immediately. Now, if I wanted to, because I only have one membership in my basket, if I tried to purchase 2 tickets, it would only allow me to do the one. So it does recognize that you only get one allocation for each one of these events. So let's go look at a different scenario. We'll empty our cart. And we'll go back to our membership page. Our next scenario is a $0 membership. Memberships don't have to have money attached to them. So some scenarios, I know Joe mentioned a little bit about universities and colleges. So you've got students. Students need to secure commencement tickets. Maybe they're part of a program and they have to attend X number of performances or events for their curriculum. Or maybe you're just allowing a student to be able to purchase discounted tickets for an athletic event or a theatrical event, that type of a thing. It can also be used for community theater, in my case, where they want to recognize residents. Maybe residents are in a certain zip code range or just a series of different zip codes. And as part of a community, I'm offering some discounts because I'm in or within that zip code range. Another way you can use a $0 membership is for VIPs. So from the back end of the system, you have the ability to create a list, and that list can be anything based on whatever criteria you want. And that list can now become a membership list. So in my scenario, what I've done is I've set up a member only. And this could have a dollar value. Maybe it's member only and that ticket is a $0 value, or maybe that ticket is a full value or discounted. So what I'm going to do is let's go back first before putting the membership in a basket, and let's go to my event that has the membership performance attached to it, which was, and then there were none. On 10/28, on the 28th, I have a member-only event. And you can see that. I can't buy it. I don't have a membership. I cannot purchase this membership. But if I were to go back into a membership, let's purchase this $0 membership, get it into our basket. $0. Let's go back to that same event and that same date. It's now letting me purchase these tickets. So again, memberships don't have to have money attached to it. It can be used for a lot of different areas and a lot of different ways, but you have the ability to do, like I said, the $0. Let's go back to my basket and empty it one last time. And we'll talk about the third scenario that we've set up in the membership program. So the third membership scenario is a multi-leveled membership. And this is going to provide the patron the ability to choose from a level that's going to work for them in terms of financial commitment as well as the benefits offered. So each one of my levels has a different price point, and as you move up in price points, the benefits will increase. This type of membership also has a range, and Joe talked about the ranges versus fixed. My previous two memberships had a fixed membership. This is a range, and the beauty about using ranges is that you can carve out a portion of this membership fee and associate it as a benefit value with a campaign. And what that does is just ties your membership in with your campaigns. Multi-level memberships are going to help incentivize your patrons to spend more by choosing a program that's based on the offerings. So in my case, maybe I've got a Jersey Boys concert that's coming up. It's one night only, and I want to be able to see them. And I am going to do like an early booking or a pre-sale type of an event. I may, as a patron, purchase a platinum level member just to get that benefit, and then, you know, have the ability to be able to do these extra items or receive these extra perks. So let's go and let's take a look at a couple different things. Let's become a member of Gold. In my scenario, maybe these different multi-level memberships have different time dates attached to it. So maybe my Gold level member has the ability to purchase tickets pre-sale prior to public on sale, let's say 5 days before that. And maybe my Platinum level has the ability to purchase it a couple weeks. So if I think I'm going to be able to purchase them early under the Gold level plan, I go in and purchase my Gold level, add that to my basket, go to my Jersey Boys concert, one night only, and it's available soon. So even though I'm a Gold level member, I can't purchase this yet because it's only at the Platinum level time frame at the moment. So let's go back in and show you that by purchasing the Platinum level instead will give me what I'm trying to do. And the cool thing too about our membership programs, and especially when we're talking multi-level, is the ability to be able to buy up. So if I'm a Gold level member now, and I've been a Gold level member for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I realized that by being a Platinum member, I have the ability to purchase tickets that I am interested in earlier. I can buy up and just pay the difference between the two levels and get those added benefits. So we'll go back into the memberships. We will add this time our platinum level. We'll go back to our Jersey Boys. And I now have the ability to purchase these tickets. So these are just 3 different scenarios that you have the ability to create the hype and to get your patrons to become members and then in turn become loyal members and bring in referrals and etc. So all of this is done on the back end. So administratively, this is where everything happens. So first off, we've got in our memberships, I know that Joe talked a lot about membership messaging. A lot of the patron membership messaging is created by you. This is customized by you, your words, so use it so that your members understand the program, understand what is a part of the program. If, for instance, your aliases, maybe you don't use the word allowance for an alias, change it to perks or change it to benefits. So a lot of ways for you to create that patron experience that you want. Under membership levels, this is where the levels that we just went through are all created. Since we played in platinum level, let's go and look there. The first tab is our general information. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back to my patron level. I think I just, oh, there it is. Okay, it's just populating. Thank you. So my platinum level has a sales date range. You can have specific sales date ranges. Maybe season passes, season ticket holders type things would have a specific sales date range. Otherwise, it could be set up that this particular membership can be sold and received and belong to anytime. You can have, in my case, the length of time is 12 months. How long is this membership active? At the end of 12 months, like Joe said, you're going to get a renewal from me because I've set it up in the back end. So you can have the ability to have 12 months, 6 months, right down to days if you want to. Also, as Joe said, you can make these active or available online. So you might have some programs that are not going to be membership levels online. That's going to be more for something else in your membership department that's going to take care of. So you have the ability to determine whether or not these memberships are available online. Descriptions, always be descriptive. Let your patrons know what you're providing them because the more information they have, the better they are in understanding and wanting to become a member. Under our sales tab, this was a range, but you do have the ability, like we showed in the other options, to set a membership set price. But also, as I said, with the range, you have the ability to associate a benefit value to a particular campaign. And this can be done at every single membership level. Profile is just another way for you to gain added information from your patrons prior to that membership being finalized online. So you've got 5 different, I'll call them questions, that you can ask your members that they would be required, if you want to answer. You know, what is your spouse's name? Maybe what is your license plate number on your car. So you have the ability to ask these extra questions and the ability then on the back end to have that information stored and reportable. When set up, you have the ability automatically for a welcome membership email to be sent to your patron every time they purchase a membership. Again, lots of tokens down here, so you can customize this email to the best of your ability, and like I said, when this is checked here, it will automatically send every time it is processed to be out online, or in the box office for that matter. There's a couple ways to do renewals. One is before and one is after the expiration. You can set up a renewal. In my case, it's 20 days before my expiration date, which will ask my member to renew. The nice thing with our solution as well is that that renewal can be done online. So you can use this email to say just go to your patron account and renew that online. If we've lapsed and gone into an expiration situation, I've got mine set up that 10 days after expiration, I'm asking them to come back. So again, these are automatically done. They're automatically, once set up, they will be delivered immediately depending on the daytime or the dates. Membership cards. You have 5 copy lines and you've got some tokens again to create some more customized type of membership cards. You can have that membership card printed out at the same time on a Boca ticket stock, and or you can throw it and throw all the membership numbers and export them out and maybe do something fancier if you want to do that. But the system will recognize and print out a membership card. As always, there's a ton of reporting to be able to understand who your members are, when they expire, what their value is to you, etc. So under our membership search, you have the ability to, based on criteria, create multiple types of membership reports. And the nice thing about the membership search functionality is that you can export that out into your Excel format, CSV format, and slice and dice and upload it into another program to be able to reach out to specific members for whatever purpose you need. And also underneath our reporting functionality, we have another handful or so of standard or canned type reports that you have at your fingertips, again, to allow you to understand who your memberships are or your members are and what their value is to your organization, to be able to run these membership lists and to be able to just create the list and be able to reach out to them based on what type of information you're wanting to reach out to them for. So in conclusion, I'm going to ask you one more time, what is your strategy on your patron loyalty? And hopefully it might have switched up a little bit with everything that we've talked about today.
Thanks, Missy. Great job. So passion equals loyalty, and I'd venture to say that loyalty leads to prosperity. So let's go ahead and review 5 tips for growing audience loyalty. And first off, mine your data and gain understanding about who might be the best patrons to target for a membership. Know the right time to ask. This may be time of year or season, but you should also prompt for membership purchase in basket with every regular ticket purchase. The Pareto principle definitely applies to your patrons. 20% are going to generate 80% of your revenues, and they're going to likely be there day in and day out. Remember that a strong list of members has value beyond the membership levels themselves. That list of members will help you grow sponsorships. It will help you partner with other organizations, both competitive and complementary, and raise your stature in the greater business and arts community. Reward your members with a growing list of benefits and change it up. Be vocal about the change. Tell them, hey, we just added value for you. It's a great way to communicate, a great reason to communicate, collaborate, build rapport, and basically stay connected with your patrons. So at this time, we'd like to open the floor for any specific questions about the membership module that you may have.
All right, Joe, I'm checking our Q&A panel here, and as a reminder to the group, if there's a question or something that you have on your mind, please feel free to use the questions or the Q&A panel in your GoToWebinar program to ask them. So we do have a couple of questions that have come in, and we'll go ahead and start with the basic one that I'm sure other people are wondering. What do memberships cost?
So,
Sure.
you want to answer it, Joe, or do you want me to?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
So the membership module, doesn't cost, the fund management module doesn't cost. Memberships are priced based on volume and, type of membership you're going to do, and it's just something you'd want to reach out to your customer service manager, project manager to have activated for you, and then we can discuss pricing on a one-on-one basis just based on your venue and how you're going to use the module. So. I guess it's flexible based on how you're going to use it.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Our second question is, do you have any metrics on what an organization could expect to see from using the memberships module? That's a good question.
Sure. Yeah. So Numerica Center, they had about 6% of their overall patrons become members, and based on their membership ranges, that could represent, still represent a significant amount of income. The simpler one to look at would be Numerica, that had just the static membership, and again, if you do the math, there's if they've had 2,000 members and each membership costs $35, that'd be about $70,000 into the organization over the couple of years that they've used it. So you can really generate some interest, good revenue streams, and good loyalty with the program. So.
All right. Another question is, how many memberships can I have running simultaneously?
Missy, you can take that one.
That's the easy one, absolutely. As many, honestly, as many as you want. And keep in mind that those membership programs can be either available online to your patrons or not. You have the full control on the back end to be able to determine whether or not that's going to be available for an online membership sale or something that's just going to be done through your membership department or, through the box office staff itself.
Yeah, I mean, memberships, I think the notion of patron loyalty and those type of things are, I'm buying something and I'm getting something, but if you had memberships that were made up of things that didn't really cost the venue that much, and you had a patron, you had a disgruntled patron, you had a patron issue. I know this never ever happens. Somebody's upset, but and you were able to, rather than credit them back for that performance or credit them a partial refund or give them a patron credit to use to buy something that costs you in the future, what if you gave them these member benefits and it was something, it was like a package that was built on the back end. So again, we don't limit you, and really any parts of ShoWare. Our philosophy is, unlimited users, unlimited access, unlimited pricing codes, unlimited memberships, unlimited donation levels, and that's really kind of the one of the underlying themes of our philosophy for ticketing.
Great. Well, Joe, we have one last question, which is, can I have seasonal memberships or memberships within different time frames, and can they be scheduled?
Missy, I'll kick that one back to you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Our solution will allow seasonal memberships because you have the ability to create that time frame on the back end, like I showed you. So you can have a membership only available during, 3 months out of the year or during a certain specific time frame of the year. You can even have a membership end on a particular date. So it could be open for, membership opportunity for a period of time, but regardless of when you come into that membership, it could end at a specific date. So a lot of flexibility to be able to create the memberships and or seasonal memberships that you need to create.
Great. That's it, Katie.
That is it, yep.
All right, okay, cool. Well, we want to thank everybody for attending the webinar today. You're going to be receiving an email tomorrow with a link to access the webinar for the recording if you need to review anything or want to share it with others within your organization if this is something that interests you. We also want to invite you to our next webinar on October 27th, where we'll unveil our new integrated email platform with Emma. We look forward, we're really excited about this, and we look forward to unveiling the exciting functionality with you on October 27th. And again, thank you everybody, and have a great day. Thanks Missy and Katie for your help with this. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
Joe.